Yo guys, what is going on? Today we're gonna be having a kind of a gameplay in the background just while I kind of tell you a little story. Now just first of all, before we get into the video, I'm sorry for the lag. This game is absolutely disgraceful, and I don't know what's up with it, so yeah, just sorry about that. Oh well, it's teammate shit. Yeah, so just getting into the story, I just want to clarify, it was a kind of virus thing, I could say. It was obviously normal people, well, not normal people, that's a bit weird to say, but yeah, a lot of people actually think that you can just get a lot of viruses on like your computer or laptop or something, but in my circumstance it was actually completely different. Now basically guys, what happened is I was just like on Google doing my normal thing, like searching random searches, but mainly, this is on my phone by the way, mainly people would associate viruses and of like weird like porn websites and stuff, but the thing is, I didn't actually do anything like that. All what happened was I was like searching for like Argos and Facebook and eBay and stuff on my phone because I was searching for Christmas presents for other people, and what happened, you just got wrecked. What happened was I didn't realise anything bad had come up or anything bad was associated with the websites. Now obviously you'd generally think that Argos and eBay websites would be completely fine, no viruses or malware, whatever would come off of that website or anything. Yeah, so after I was browsing on like eBay and stuff, I went off the phone, like not off the phone, off the Google search, and went onto like my home screen where I'd seen all my apps installed and all my folders and everything that I have on there. And then there was absolutely nothing at all there. It was completely fine. I didn't see any problem with it. It was just like, it was like normal for me. There was nothing at all suspicious, I guess you could say. So yeah, me not even thinking anything of it, I just nothing at all came up. I just put my phone down. That was it. I just carried on doing my own thing, playing Xbox, talking to people, whatever I do. Now, a few hours go by, and I had a notification on my phone. It was for a game on my phone. It was like Clash Clans or something. And I go to check it, like anyone would. And then I realised this thing comes off my phone going attention, warning, or something like that. So yeah, once again, I just thought to myself, okay, well, this is a bit weird. I haven't really done anything. What is this even allocated to? Because the thing is, it didn't actually say anything at all. It just literally said attention warning. So now I'm here thinking, okay, this is weird. I'm just going to restart my phone, carry on, and it will all be alright. So another few hours passed. It was just like, it was getting like relatively late. Not like late as in 3 o'clock in the morning late. I mean like it was only like 10, 11 o'clock at night. So again, I'm doing my own thing. I'm just doing the same as what I always do. And I actually go to check my phone like properly and go through some apps. So I start going through some stuff like checking Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook and everything like that. Now this is when the weird stuff happens. Basically this massive file came up on my phone and it goes United Kingdom police case. Now this is basically when I was like shit because I thought I had been, I don't know, just hacked, or well, not hacked. I thought it was a general legit police case, and I was like, okay, this is a bit weird. I'm kind of a bit worried now because it's not that I've done stuff wrong, it's that it looks real. It says everything complete. It says my name, it says my contacts, it says my IP address, it says everything which is pretty true about me, and I just didn't think anything of it. Nothing like this had come up before, so I was like, okay, this has got to be real. Now the problem with that is at the bottom it said that there was a fine and I had to pay it within 24 hours or 48 hours or something, or I would otherwise more action would be taken and I could serve up to 3 to 7 year imprisonment, I don't know how to say it. Yeah, something like that, you know what I mean. Yeah, so anyway, I was like, okay, this is a bit weird. So then another about half hour passes and I continue just to think what it is, how I could have got all this crap, whatever. Just thinking what I'd done on my phone during the day, how I could have got it. So then after that passes, I just couldn't think of anything. I just thought it was just normal. Well, not normal obviously, but I thought it was just weird and I was getting a bit like annoyed about it. So yeah, after all of that, I actually just go and like tell my mum. I go, Mum, have a look at this quickly. There's something just come up on my phone. I don't know what it is. So she ends up checking it through, reading it all. It was about 7 or 8 large paragraphs exceeding 7 or 8 lines each. and it was looking so true. It didn't look fake one bit. And now suddenly she just says to me, oh no, it's probably a scam, don't worry about it, just restart your phone and everything. So I was like, okay, well that's good, I guess I get my phone back and everything, that's all well and good. But the problem is, which made me think it was even worse, was the fact that it wouldn't let me restart my phone. Like, obviously on most smartphones, well, pretty much every smartphone, you have an on-off switch, you have a volume switch, and you have the home screen switch, which is the middle button on your phone, mainly in the middle. And you can click it just to go back to your home screen and stuff. Now, the thing is, I couldn't do anything to get off this screen. It was just a massive police case of all the paragraphs and everything like that. It was there, and I couldn't get off it. I couldn't turn my phone off. I couldn't volume up, volume down. Nothing would happen which could get off the screen. I could still get notifications. My phone was vibrating to get notifications. Everything. But I couldn't click notifications. I couldn't do anything to it. Right, so yeah, anyway, after I started just thinking, what the hell is this, why am I not able to do anything to my phone, that is when I started to get a bit like anxious, because I was trying to remember in my head, what have I gone, what have I searched on, everything. But yet again, nothing was there, because I generally had not searched anything which could have gave me a virus in the first place, because the only thing that I'd searched was, as I said, Facebook, eBay and stuff like that. But the thing is, I'd already researched them before, like previous weeks before. I'd gone on them multiple times before, and there was no reason for it to actually give me a virus or anything, or a police case. Now this is when it gets really, really misunderstanding and completely wrong. In one of the paragraphs, it says that I have a file complaint against me for pornography, which is, no, pornography for children, so child porn. And I'm just here thinking, I haven't done anything to do with child pornography on my phone. And there was like 3 other things attached to it, but I can't remember what it was completely. I just remember that one of them was child porn. That seems so weird to say, but yeah. So yeah, I just keep going through it. I'm gonna check, see if I can resolve anything. And then the person who does like my computers and stuff, I decided to phone them to see if they knew anything about it, just in case they had any problems like mine before. So they gave me like a couple multiple choices of what to actually do and how to resolve it. And then it turns out he gave me like 3 or 4 options. I tried all of them, and none of them actually worked. None of them would get off the page, resolve the situation, or anything. So in the end, he just basically said that I needed to go to the phone shop where I got the phone from, and hopefully that they can sort of pop them out. Now, I was like, okay, well, I guess it's all I can do, and there's no other way, is there? So I'm going to have to do that. So I was like, okay, well, whatever. I'll do that tomorrow. Because bearing in mind, this is like 11, 12 o'clock at night now, so I had no way of actually going to the phone shop in the same day, because obviously the day was closed. Yeah, I had to swap games because Black Ops 3 was just completely screwed up. It just wouldn't do anything for me. And the server was just complaining. So yeah, anyway, as I was explaining, basically, it was saying that I had, like, child pornography on my phone. I had been looking at websites to do with that, and it was just completely wrong, and I had not done anything to do with it. Now, after I got off the phone to that guy who does the computers, as I was saying, my first instinct was to just forget about it, just carry on doing what I was doing, and just go back to do my own thing. So in the end, I just spend another about 20-25 minutes doing my own thing, like just carry on playing Xbox, just talking to my mate and playing some games, just completely ignoring the subject and just thinking about how I'm going to get the phone, I guess, working again, because it wasn't working at all. I couldn't do anything with it, as I said. Yeah, so after that time, I go down, because I left my phone downstairs, so it was just easier to get in the morning. I go downstairs and I grab my phone again, and then again I turn it on, and it still comes up with the police case and everything like that. And I'm like, okay, well, you know, leaving it off for a little while, hadn't done anything. So then this is when it just started to annoy me even more. I was like, well, I ain't really getting rid of any of this, am I? So I just didn't know what to do. So yeah, that is when it like hit me. Why? Because it was United Kingdom police case, and then it was hashtag loads of numbers. So it was like basically telling me what police case it was. So then this is when I was like thinking, okay, if this is real, this is actually going to come up on Google or a police website, whatever, as obviously what number of what case it is. So then I type in the police case. It was really long code, but I type it in, and then it comes up on Google. The first like 5 searches was ransom malware virus for Android or iPhone. So then I was like, okay, well, I guess the people who have told me it's a virus was completely right, because it looks like it is, because there are hundreds of people who actually get this problem. And I'm like, but how do I get rid of it? Because this still doesn't answer my problem in the first place. Now, according to half the websites I looked at, the only way to get rid of it was to actually factory reset your phone. Because obviously, unlike a computer, you can just swap your accounts and then run your antivirus software, and it will actually pick up the malware and it will just completely get rid of it. So then you can sign back into your normal account. But obviously, on a phone, I don't have any security, because I'm like, why would I need security on my phone? Not thinking anything of it. So obviously, beforehand, I never got any, so I don't need any, and I just obviously didn't have any on my phone to even run at that point in time. So yeah, even more time goes on, and I YouTube how to reset my phone, factory reset my phone, because obviously you can go into settings, accounts, backup data, and reset. But the thing is, I couldn't do that, because from turning on my phone, I had about 10 seconds to do anything I want to before the police case would come up on the screen, the virus thing. Now, so I'm like, okay, I'm not really going to be able to get rid of this at all. I'm not able to use my phone, because if I'm not able to factory reset my phone, then there's no way around this at all. But then I seen this video, and it was top 3 methods to factory reset your phone fast. Now, as I believe, one of the methods was to dial this number. It was like star 4 digits, star 4 digits, hashtag. And I had enough time to enter that code and stuff to actually try and delete it, factory reset the phone. But the problem was, it wasn't a code which worked for Android. It was, for some reason, only a iPhone code. Now, the other problem with that is that method didn't work. So, following the other 2 methods, the other one was to obviously just go into the backup and reset setting in your phone, like anyone has. As far as I'm aware, anyone has. I'm not too sure now, don't quote me on that. So yeah, that was the 2 methods down, and I'm like, okay, well, to be fair, if these 2 methods ain't even going to work, then I don't think the third one is. Now, this third one was to basically hold the volume up button, the power button, and the home button together at the same time until the phone vibrates. Now, the thing is with that, my volume up button on my phone, it has periods where it wants to work and it actually increases the volume, and other times where it doesn't. So I'm like, okay, well, I don't even know if it's going to work, because obviously the volume up isn't going to occur because I'm holding other buttons at the same time. So yeah, I'm just beginning to now think that there's no way around this. But obviously, because I couldn't tell if it was working, I tried it about 2 or 3 times and nothing was happening at all. It wasn't making any difference to the phone or anything. I decided to pretty much probably try it for one last time, and it actually kind of worked. I then done it, and this thingy came up compared to the video, said that mine wasn't working and wasn't actually going to factory reset properly. But I done it anyway, because I was just hopeful, and what am I going to lose? I already have no phone at this point in time. So yeah, I do that anyway, and it comes up with how do you want to what do you want to do, and it comes up with many of the options, and it was, the one that I selected was factory reset the phone, obviously. So once I'd done that, it was like, do you want to restore all data or something? But because I hadn't had time to back up my data, it was the case of losing my phone and keep my data but not even able to use my phone in the first place, or losing my data and use my phone. So obviously I had no choice but to lose all the data but use the phone. So that's what I ended up doing. I just factory reset it, lost all my data. So yeah, once I'd done that, I just turned on my phone, it like set up like it normally would if it was a brand new complete phone, and I realised I'd lost everything except for my contacts. And even some of my contacts I lost, like, I looked through my phone today because I was going to text my mate, and I've lost him, and I'm waiting for him to come on Facebook, so I messaged him to tell me to text me. But yeah, I've lost everything, including apps, games, my chat applications, like literally everything on my phone I have lost. My photos, everything, music, all of it. But the thing is, I guess you could say, is now I do have my phone back. So, yeah, it's just pathetic that for some reason that malware virus, ransom virus, whatever you want to call it, has just, well, took over my phone and got into this software of my phone. Now, it could be on your SIM card, because if you ever get this problem, don't immediately factory reset your phone. Try a different SIM card, because at the end of the day, it could be your SIM card that they've actually hacked into and the virus is on there. So if you have a different SIM card and it works, then you know it's that problem, not your actual software hardware on your phone. But yeah, basically, guys, the moral of the story is to be safe and have security when you're on your phone. Don't just visit loads of websites continuously without security on your phone. Just download malware anti-malware bytes or something like that. Just type in that on the Google Play Store and it will be there. But don't ever have non-security on your phone, because it will destroy your phone if you have it in there, and you may not be able to be as lucky as me to get it repaired without having to go to a phone shop and then pay for it. So yeah, moral of the story, just keep security on your phone, keep running the scans, and you should be alright. But yeah, anyway guys, that's probably been it from me. I hope you did enjoy the video. This has just been a little commentary, story, thingy, whatever you want to call it. I haven't done one of these in a while, so I just thought I'd explain that, because that happened to me last night. And tonight's video is actually going to be a Minecraft one. No, last night's video, I should say, was a Minecraft one, and tonight's video on the Saturday is obviously this commentary. This is recorded on a Thursday, so I'm sorry if I've just completely weirded you out. No, wait, no, this is going to be on a Friday, not Saturday, sorry. Yeah, so the Thursday's video was a Minecraft Survival Island, episode 3, and tonight's video, the Friday, is a little story, as you've just heard. So yeah, that's going to be it from me, guys. If you did enjoy the story and you want more of these videos, then be sure to leave a like and drop a comment down below just to let me know. And of course, guys, it has been Pingu. I'm out. Peace.